host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
More importantly, Giants delay decision on a former first-round pick. That was one of the things that I think Shane was talking about at the press conference and all that was haven't made a decision on him. Now, I mean, they were talking about Evan Neal, right? I think he said, of course, he's delaying or trying to sidestep the question as best as he could, or however you want to talk about it. But we haven't made a decision on Evan Neal. Evan Neal's trying to probably want to do the best for the team that he can and all that. So we're still not exactly sure if they're going to put him in the guard or not or whatever. But I can't. I'd have a hard time believing they're going to pick up his fifth-year option. I mean. Giants today delayed decision on former Alabama All-American. So once again, we're going to be talking about the Giants' first-round selection. Once again, I said at the end. Boy, I tell you what, pick number 7, and wow. As I said, the only thing you can say, right, is that that was Shane's first seed drafting, right? Banks, he drafted Banks, of course, in the first round. That wasn't. We're not seeing that's not maybe exactly a home run either, but we know Malik Neighbors is, right? And if they do wind up drafting Carter, seems like Carter is pretty much a slam dunk too. But Giants general manager Joe Schoen is trying to decide what to do with the number 3 overall pick in the NFL's team and the NFL's team other 7 selections in next week's NFL draft. Right, we got a first. Right, we got a second. We got first, second, 2 thirds. Right, we got the 4th. We got a 5th, and we have 2 7s. No 6th-round pick. Right, but Schoen has other personnel decisions to make, too, including whether to exercise the Giants' option on the contract of offensive tackle Evan Neal for the 2026 season. The deadline to pick up the option is May 1st. We haven't decided, Shane said on Wednesday. We'll probably wait till after the draft on that. So, I said once the draft's over, they got like 4 or 5 days, and they got to make a decision. But if you start thinking about it, it's like, oof. After earning all consensus All-American recognition as Alabama's left tackle in 2021, Neal joined the Giants as his 7th selection in the 2022 NFL Draft. Like all first-round picks, Neal signed a 4-year contract with a team option for a 5th season. Of his original $24.551 million guaranteed, Neal still has a $1.1 million base salary and a $2.953 roster bonus due to the 3rd day of training camp coming in 2025. New York uses its option. The Giants will guarantee Neal, $16.685 million payday for the 2026 season, 16 months before that campaign starts. Almost $17 million to guarantee him if they pick up his 5th-year option. But where does Neal fit with New York for 2025? Shane was asked again on Wednesday if the Giants plan to move Neal from right tackle to guard, a position he played as a Crimson Tide freshman. And, he didn't do too bad. But once again, he was a freshman when he did that. Let's see here. Do I have this up here? No. Darn. Thought I had the Pro Football PFF up there, but show his grades and all that and everything. But he's going to do whatever he can do to help the organization and do what's best for the Giants, Shane said. He's motivated. He's had a good offseason. He's been working hard. We're excited to get him back in here, and he's going to do whatever he can to help us. Neal's 3-year tenure with New York began with 7 straight starts and ended with 7 straight starts until he missed the Giants' 2024 season finale because of a hip and rib injuries. In between, Neal missed 22 of New York's 44 regular season games. After missing 4 games in 2022 and 10 games in 2023, Neal had ankle surgery on January 2nd, 2024, spent the first 3 weeks of training camp on the physically unable to perform list, and opened the season as the backup to free agent signee Jermaine Illuminor at right tackle. Neal returned to the starting spot on November 10th when Illuminor moved to left tackle after Andrew Thomas sustained a season-ending injury. Neal's $16.685 million price tag for 2026 is the average of the 3rd through 25th highest salaries among offensive linemen over the past 5 seasons. 5th-year options come in 4 designations, and Neal is the most inexpensive of the tiers. Thank goodness, or he cost even more money. The levels include players who have been selected to at least 2 Pro Bowls on the original ballot for the All-Star event. Yeah, that ain't happening with Neal. The next level, players who have been selected for 1 Pro Bowl on the original ballot. That's not happening. Level 3, players who have not been Pro Bowls but have played at least 75% of the offensive or defensive snaps in 2 seasons or 50% of the overall snaps in 3 seasons. No, that's not them either. Level 4, players who have not reached the Pro Bowl or playing time standards. Ta-da! Neal barely missed landing in the next tier, 50% of the overall snaps in 3 seasons, which would have pushed his 2026 price tag to $17.5. So basically would have jumped up about $1 million from about $16.5 to $17.5. Neal played 1,656 of the Giants' 3,364 offensive snaps over the past 3 seasons. So just under 50% of the snaps, or it would cost the Giants an extra $1 million. He came up 26 short of playing half of New York's offensive snaps. Wow. Honestly, I'd have a real hard time seeing the Giants. Because the thing is, it's not like, oh, what would you say? What would you say? Well, after the season's over with, then we'll think about maybe picking up the 5th. No, you got to now, May 1st, right? So you don't even know what he's going to be like. I mean, we do know he was a good run blocker last season. He led the Giants, especially the zone run blocking schemes. He graded out at a 90 overall. Run blocking, period, between zone and gap blocking scheme, right? He graded out an 80. Fantastic. The problem is his pass protection on the outside is still horrible. Can they move him inside, right? And get him to be some type of go? Well, they haven't even tried that yet. Well, so how do they know they're going to want to dish out $16.5 million? I mean, he could be horrible inside too, and they just paid $16.5 million. So I mean, that's the one thing. It's just like a kick right square in the cojones. It's like, what do we do? You got to pick him up. I mean, you know what you got at a tackle position. If you're running the ball, you might okay, all right, but we don't run the ball. We pass a lot. It's a passing league, so you know what you got to pass. I mean. So it's going to be very interesting to see. So a little over a week, about 10 days, right? 19th? Yeah, about 10, 11 days. We'll see what they're going to do with Kayvon, right? And what they're doing with Evan Neal. I think they already have their mind set up on Evan Neal, but they're just not talking about it. Might be possible they're waiting to see if they get Carter to see what they're going to do with Kayvon's 5th-year option, right? I think... to me, keeping Kayvon on a fifth-year option, right, would certainly save them a bunch of money. So we'll have to wait and see. They might pick up Kayvon's and not pick up Evan Neal. I mean, I can't see how you could possibly pick up Evan Neal's fifth-year option and you don't even know where you're going to play him at. I mean, if he's a good guard, okay, is he worth $16.5 million? Sure, absolutely. He's a Sequoia trade, tall, 6'7", 340. I mean, big, strong, good run blocker. But can he pass protect as a guard? Well, I mean, once again, they got to make a decision now on him, and they don't know what he can do. And if they're going to put him in a guard, they won't know that until obviously the season starts. What is it? 5 months from now? So tricky situation.